Hello friends, yet another amazing video for making division very simple. Division can be little bit tricky, and I posted one video yesterday in which I told you an amazing method through which you can find the decimal representation of any number divided by 7. So that was a non-terminating decimal, and that trick was appreciated by one and all. The cyclic nature of the number which is being repeated after decimal, that was really amazing. In this trick, I shall be taking up division of large numbers by 11. Now when you have to find the quotient and the remainder, then the trick is going to work out for here. No traditional division, just a very small trick, and you get to the answer very easily. Trick is very useful for the junior students who are learning division for the first time, and they can appreciate the beauty of mathematics, and I'm sure knowing these methods will develop a positive mathematical aptitude among the students and help you qualify all those exams at senior level. When you start competing with people, you need to have these kind of methods up your sleeves. So let's see, 4972 divided by 11. Now the trick goes like this. I'll write this 4972 here. So this 4 comes down as it is. Now I have to subtract like this, 9 minus 4. So I'll have to subtract like this. 9 minus 4 will give me 5. So I'll write 5 here. Now 7 minus 5 will give me 2. So 2 comes here. And finally 2 minus 2 gives me 0. Now 4520 is obviously not the answer. The last digit gives me the remainder, and the remaining part of the answer, this gives me the quotient. So when you divide 4972 by 11, you are going to have a remainder 0. That means 4972 is exactly divisible by 11. So your answer for the question is 452. This is the answer. You must be really surprised, why you are getting this kind of uh, quick response from this particular trick. I leave it to you. You just try to find the logic behind this trick. I'm sure you are going to find out the logic very easily. If you solve 10 to 15 questions of such type, you can frame questions yourself, right? I'm just taking 4-5 questions just to tell you the trick. But if you do it yourself, this trick is not as difficult as many of the other tricks. Let's see another example now. 782454 divided by 11. So follow the same procedure. 7 comes down as it is. Now 8 minus 7 will give me 1. 2 minus 1 will give me 1 again. 4 minus 1 gives me 3. 5 minus 3 gives me 2. And finally 4 minus 2 gives me 2. So what's the quotient? 71132 is the quotient and 2 is the remainder. Now you can just check whether I'm getting this correct or not. How do you check? 71132 multiplied by 11 plus 2 should give me the number. So 11 to the 22, 33, 35, 11, 14, 12, 77, 78, and plus 2 gives it 4. So 782454, that's the number written here. So my calculation is correct. Fine. So these are the easiest possible methods you need to master for ascertaining that you qualify all the government exams. Now let's see the next one. 2 comes down as it is. 8 minus 2 gives me 6. 9 minus 6 gives me 3. 3 minus 3 gives me 0. 5 minus 0 gives me 5. So see, I have not written the arrows now and I got to the answer. So 2630 is the quotient and 5 is the remainder. Now you can check the answer yourself. Divide 28935 by 11 using the traditional approach and see that the quotient is 2630 and the remainder is 5. I'm sure you're going to find it as accurate as it gets. Let's see some large numbers here. Now you can see here 9334187. So here 9 comes down as it is. Now you can see that when I subtract 3 and 9, obviously I'll not be able to do that because 3 is a smaller number and 9 is larger. So what I do is I will carry 1 from here. This will become 8 and this will become 13. So 13 minus 8 gives me 5. And now again, if I have to subtract 3 and 5, again this will be negative. So I'll carry 1 from here. This becomes 4 and this becomes 13. So 13 minus 4 is 9. Again, 4 minus 9 is negative. So this becomes 8 and this becomes 14. So 14 minus 8 is 6. 1 minus 6 negative. So 5 and this becomes 11. So 11 minus 5 is 6. Now it's easier. 8 minus 6 is 2 and 7 minus 2 is 5. So your answer will be 8, 4, 8, 5, 6, 2. This is the quotient and the last digit 5 is the remainder. So 9334187 divided by 11 will give me 848562 as the quotient and 5 as the remainder. Now this is very important, when we are subtracting like this and we are getting a negative number. So you need to reduce this by 1 and then just like we do with the carry system while adding or subtracting, that's how you need to follow the procedure and get to the answer easily for the question. See this is a 8-digit number here, difficult to handle, but watch how we can do this easily. So 5 comes down as it is, but okay, now 6 minus 5 is 1, 4 minus 1 is 3. Now I have to subtract 2 and 3. This is negative, so this becomes 2 and this becomes 12. So 12 minus 2 is 10. So I don't want to write 10. 10 means 0 and a 1 carry. This gives me 3, right? And now 2 minus 0 is 2. 8 minus 2 is 6. 6 minus 6 is 0 and 7 minus 0 is 7. So my answer 5130260 as the quotient and the final digit as 7, which is the remainder. So again, you can check, friends, whether I've got it correct or not. I'm sure the answer is going to be really correct. And those who have seen this trick for the first time, they should, spend time on actually finding a logic for this, and only then they will be able to accept this method.